Thursday morning to you all. A very wonderful day. I'm Rachael Ruiz, and I want to welcome Maranda to the 8West studio today.
Oh, it's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Well, you've been here before as a guest, so this isn't altogether a new experience for you.
I just changed chairs.
Yes. Yes, exactly. It's so nice to have you here. Terry's on vacation, and some of our regular co-hosts are gone, so we've had a great opportunity. We had Eva here yesterday, and you're here today.
Good. Well, thank you. This is fun.
It is.
Now, happy belated birthday.
Thank you very much.
How was the big day?
It was wonderful. You know, there was a lot of celebrating going on in the studio yesterday, and then the day was great. Well,
I'll have to dig around. I'll find some.
Well, you can always dig around and find something in the refrigerators here, but I don't know. It's not always the safest thing. Went to a concert at Maya Gardens last night.
Oh, how was that?
It was the last one of the season, and she was wonderful. And the Watson twins opened for her, but it is the last one of the season, and that's a little bit sad, too, because I know you enjoy the concerts there.
I do, and anytime it's the end of summer something, you're always like, oh, fall is really coming, and then you have the crispy weather like today, this morning, and it's like, wow, it's happening.
It feels like fall, and then you know that it's the kickoff to football frenzy tonight, and that feels like fall, too, doesn't it?
Absolutely. I think we're all just shifting into it. It's time to change our closet, our wardrobe, and say, all right, fall's here.
I know. I put the sweater on because I was like, I think I'm going to need this today. It's the season of layering a little bit. I wanted to share a little bit because I know that you love food as much as I do.
Absolutely.
And I was in my travels yesterday, and one of the shoots that I did, I went to a really amazing food show. We're actually going to tell you a little bit more about it in a few minutes, but right when I walked to the door of the food show, and it was at DeVos Place, by the way, I saw something that I've never seen in real life. I'd only seen in movies and, you know, kind of in media commercials.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What did you see, Rachael?
The Oscar Mayer Weinermobile. How cool is that?
That is very cool.
There are 6, and I learned all these Wiener facts that I'm going to kind of share.
All right, amaze me.
I'm sure you never knew this.
Yes.
The first one, designed and built in 1936.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
It is.
They've been around for a long time. And it was there, and you could kind of go inside. You
is that
look.
You standing next to the Weinermobile?
I'm standing next to it.
And then we're inside.
And this is a shot inside where you can actually, there are seats there, kind of like a little plane, if you will. And there's like a little ketchup walkway. And obviously the colors are like mustard ketchup.
Would I see this driving down 131 to DeVos Place?
You might, because after leaving DeVos Place, which they did last night, they were actually heading to Iowa. There are 6 of them, and they travel around the country, and it's kind of like a goodwill thing, you know, people talking about Oscar Mayer wieners. What was interesting, there are 2 college graduates. It's a program they have. They go around the country, and they're called hot doggers. Kind of funny. And they go and they talk about it, and most of them are marketing majors in college.
Nice.
And they're doing this as part of like an internship, but they get paid to go around and be hot doggers in the Weinermobile. Isn't that cool?
It is. I think actually the original one is at the Henry Ford down at Greenfield Village, because I saw that earlier this year when we did a show there. And it is a neat thing. I know kids love it, but a lot of adults are like, I remember that.
And there's a removable fun roof, and I have a souvenir. I'm going to give this to my daughter, but it's a Wiener whistle.
And it really works.
Yeah, and it really works. So what a cool experience. That was another highlight of my day yesterday, to be able to see that and walk in there. And my dream may be to take one driving through the streets of downtown Grand Rapids. Or
I say
West
put
Michigan.
that on the must-do list.
Yes, it should be on the must-do list. And so I know that mine is long, yours too, I'm sure. We get a lot of opportunities to do
we do,
fantastic
actually. Why don't you
things.
drive that out to park parties next summer? I think people would love that.
That's a great idea.
We'll put a call in, we'll make it happen.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. So what have you been up to, Maranda?
It has been so busy. As you had talked earlier, things are wrapping up for the summer, but also kicking off. Today's a big day in Lansing. I'm excited. I'm going to Michigan State University's campus.
The best university in the state.
Well, yeah. I'm excited. At the Breslin Center today, they're calling it the Sandbox Party Convention.
Ooh.
But folks are gathering anyone who has an interest in issues pertaining to kids 0 to 5 years old. And we're expecting thousands today. I'll have the honor of hosting it for a 4-hour period where we're saying, let's invest state resources in early childhood development. So kids will be coming out, all kinds of free activities. We've got lots of families from Grand Rapids going down. And our 2 candidates for governor will be there, and a lot of other legislators. And we're all just saying, kids are #1 in our state, so let's support them. And it's going going to be a great day.
And wonderful. That's like one of your biggest platforms, you know. I mean, you advocate for kids all the time.
Yeah,
and what
so
you
it should
do.
be cool. I think
That
it'll be
is
great.
Really
so bring Coco
fantastic.
down. Let her play.
0 to 5 you're
Yes.
talking about.
Yep.
And it's so important in the developmental stages of things to make sure that kids that young are getting the resources and the nutrition and everything they need, the proper health care. And I know those are some really big issues.
Yep, so that's what we've got on the docket for today.
That sounds wonderful.